Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Bin Podcast. I'm Mikey Famine here with Brenna and Wayne. What we talk about here is politics and pop culture in a calm, even manner without getting excited at all. So if you like ASMR and people eating fucking food right in a fucking microphone with their fucking mouth open like a weirdo, then this is not your fucking show. Get out of here, you creep ass. Chew your food, close your mouth. And that's the show. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys next week.
Hello, Mikey.
Enough about me. To our first topic.
From Election Day, and Virginia's Republican Party taking further steps to warn voters of the online sex scandal surrounding House.
Well, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Hold on. I didn't know we were kicking straight into a sex scandal. I would have wore the brown pants.
I can't stand up.
I got some creep of the week here.
Oh Lord. Oh, where's my picture?
Where's my thing?
Hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on.
You have what job?
I have like 80 jobs.
You're just producer. That's just a general job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
Yeah. You're like manager, right?
Oh, God. I think I know all of them guys.
Oh, those are so gross.
You asked for it. Give you what you
So
want.
wrong.
House candidate
So wrong.
Susanna Gibson.
I'm just going to make that sound right in the mic, too.
Tonight, new at
Ugh,
11,
no.
we're hearing what the governor has to say about the explicit political flyers that his...
Hold on. I rumbled through
You-
the good part here.
Yeah.
2 weeks away from Election Day, and Virginia's Republican Party taking further steps to warn voters of the online sex scandal
Ooh.
surrounding House candidate Susanna Gibson.
Tonight, new at 11, we're hearing
Not her.
what the governor has...
Hold on. Let's talk about my man's suit over here.
I was going to say, let's have a little fucking butchers at that suit.
No.
Fuck about.
I
Geezer
mean,
just walked straight off the golf course.
I like it. It's autumn is here. He's
Yeah.
ready. And that looks like a little felty material on that blazer. He's
There you go.
it's chilly out there. You gotta stay
Keep
looking
warm.
good, but staying warm too. And she got dressed in the studio. I mean, I don't know what season it could be. She's not dressed for the season at all.
Well,
Her
you
red
know,
Starbucks
women anchors, they have one dress that they're allowed to wear, and it's all the same.
Get it in every color.
Yeah, just they just today is this color.
There should
They
be
did
two.
that with they actually did that with like I think it was the meteorologists, the weather girls that were there was
Love that
this
group.
like there was this video that was like all of them wearing the same dress. Like they all shopped at the same Nordstrom's.
Nordstrom Rack, baby.
Mm-hmm.
has to say
Yeah, I love
about
it.
the explicit political flyers that his party has mailed out. Riley Wyatt is joining us live now to explain. Riley, what's the governor saying?
So the governor put this out?
The
Sorry, that man.
Republican Party of Virginia put this out, but it was on behalf of him.
Oh, to his benefit, yeah.
Yeah.
That man's voice could not be more of a parody of a news anchor's voice. It's ridiculous. It's like Mikey's fucking one and only comedy voice that he does.
Now,
you're
look
talking-
here.
Oh, you talking about this one?
I'm Idris Elba. I goes where I goes.
Sounds good, right?
Yeah, Makia Kurt, I asked Governor Youngkin about this campaign tactic, and he told me that he had not seen the mailers his own party sent out to
Aw, you ain't see it, huh?
Oh,
You ain't know, huh? Okay.
oh.
I believe it. I totally believe him.
thousands of voters, but he
They-
did have
they-
this to
nobody
say
told me they were going to do that.
I didn't know they actually went out. Like,
about Susanna Gibson.
I thought it
and the
was just a
scandal.
joke.
I didn't know it got delivered to that individual guy's house. I don't know the addresses.
I didn't
of
know
each
that they were going to
individual
use
mailer.
all of those.
I'm
Still.
sorry, that's not a great place to pause her face.
And screenshot.
Followed her.
This candidate's personal life is something that candidate needs to explain to people, and
No, she does not. I don't even know this lady, but she does not have to explain her personal life to anybody. It's her personal life.
Marty McFly's changed.
Yeah, I know he ain't trying to ride the fucking Teen Wolf gravy train until the fucking he rides around on top of the bus.
It's for the youth vote.
Yeah. I promise hoverboards in my administration. Looking ass boy.
I've got a pit bull.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even have to use your hands like baby games.
My Uncle Buzz will lick you, mister.
the Democratic
so
Party
sorry.
needs to have an opinion on this.
These flyers began showing up in mailboxes in the 50s.
Oh my God. It came in an envelope? Oh, y'all mailed them. This is wrong.
Like real man, like spent money on this shit.
That's not an accident.
She did her little sex work on the side. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, fuck it.
Paying bills. Shit.
Yeah.
Have you seen Rent, motherfuckers? That's more the rent prices are way more offensive than her fucking having an online sex service.
Have you seen what you can earn on OnlyFans? Fucking hell.
You have to pay taxes on that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
If you
also
don't want an audit, yeah.
and they also take a massive cut.
Yeah.
Like huge.
How do you know
huge
that?
Cut.
7th House District. The outside says do not open if you are under the age of 18 and warning, explicit material enclosed.
So, what's the rules on people sending pornography to people? Or anything sexual?
Unsolicited. It would be first off unsolicited, right?
Unsolicited sexual content. Like I can't
Yes.
just mail random pornography magazines out to people at random. They'd be like, "Hey, that's
you
against
can.
the rules." I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a rule against
Right.
unwanted.
It's illegal, but you can, but
Yes.
If I was to get a
you'll
magazine,
get arrested for it.
if I was to get a copy of, I don't know, Mayfair, and stick it in an envelope and send it to you, that's fine.
No, it's not fine.
Of course it is.
No, you send it to Brenna.
Please don't.
Don't send it to me.
Please don't.
Not opening
Right.
my mailbox.
Right.
Find a British pie surprise in there.
Yeah.
Inside
Yorkshire
are censored
pudding
quotes and
surprise.
screenshots from Democrat Susanna Gibson's public porn live stream. In these videos, she allegedly performed sex acts with her husband and asked viewers.
It's her husband.
What's wrong with that?
Man, y'all stuck up.
And it's public.
Yeah, there's yeah.
Y'all being stuck up. Y'all jealous. I smell hate. Y'all smell that? I smell haters. Dude hating.
To pay them money.
My wife wouldn't even let me put in the down payment for the tripod I asked for.
Some 57th district voters I
I am
spoke
the
with
tripod
off
she
camera
asked
tell
for.
me it seemed a tad extreme to push out her
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Oh, I love that button. It's a good button.
Come on. It's an open goal.
Oh, he won't.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
That's why I'm here.
There should just be a button where the scene is. It's just it pops up Wayne and says shame. Like it's just a button. We already know it's going to happen. It should just be a scene.
Just like have it pop up on there.
Otherwise, I'm just sitting there like this.
Yeah, it goes full screen. The sound goes, and then we need some sort of animation or like the bell or something like that.
Tumbleweed.
Like it's just it would be easier than doing like 3 things at once. So I'm just trying to make your life easier.
During the show? Yeah. That is it.
Let's just do that now.
I'll just
like,
remember
time out.
everything you just said in order and do it after the show is done.
How are
All
those
that
t-shirts
while
going?
taking
Mikey?
going to the top of a skyscraper and taking a massive shit on me. Thank you. You're welcome.
We do not care.
Explicit content, even though it is something they say voters should know about. Political analyst Larry Sabato says it's unclear whether the
voters don't know
flyers will
already.
hurt Gibson's campaign.
Yeah, hold on, time out. That might help.
Whoa. Is that
Hold on, that might just be, you might have just handed her the key to the kingdom. And she just surged in male voters
Her
from
fundraising went right up.
yeah, from the 18 to 42 demographic just exploded in funding.
what was her surname again? I'm gonna.
You know, I like to support local candidates.
Grassroots.
Grassroots.
I'm doing this.
Come on.
I'm doing this for democracy.
You know, women are criminally underfunded in campaigns, and I thought that's got to change. And the way that changes is with me. It starts with me. Accountability.
And 5 of my friends.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if she needs a co-star.
She's not invited to the show.
Oh,
They have decided that this will benefit their candidate. You wonder whether perhaps a private survey indicated that Susanna Gibson was doing better than they expected her to, because that is a very competitive district. It could even be said that under certain circumstances, it leans Democratic.
Gibson's
Ooh.
campaign biting back in a
just say,
statement.
I really thought that was your man, your My Pillow guy at first.
I don't even know what that guy looks
That
like.
guy is so bankrupt, he couldn't afford the shirt.
How you make $1 trillion off of selling pillows and then lose it all in court? You got to be a special kind of idiot.
You
Accusing her opponent
have to
David
make bad
Owen.
choices.
A lot of them in a row.
Look at that, this geezer is loving his body warmer, isn't he? He loves it.
That's his uniform. That's his campaign uniform.
Look how long it is to cover his gut.
And the Virginia GOP
He
of
got a smock. Hold on, bro. That shit long as fuck. Long ass vest.
attempting a desperate attack to distract from the real issues.
Yeah,
Governor Young
why is your fucking vest so long in the front?
had this to say.
David Owen's a great candidate, and he's looking forward, and he's being very clear about what he's going to do for Virginians. Rein in cost of living and lower taxes and support law enforcement and stand up for educational excellence and
Boo.
make
Yeah,
sure
my
that
ass.
students, in fact, have.
You a lie. You's a damn lie.
So
Yeah.
I'm thinking she should probably sue.
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be a case in that.
That's
But
Good
you know,
luck getting
That's
to
not-
88 mile an hour in that fucking bus. Jesus.
But Nancy Pelosi does shit like this. When friend of the show, Shahid Buttar, ran against her, he got 80,000 votes against Nancy Pelosi. They ran a fucking smear campaign saying that he was a nunce, and
Really?
and retracted all of it like 10 days before voting.
Ugh.
So that is on the right and the left. Motherfuckers are dirty and will do whatever the fuck they need to stay in their office.
And for all our American friends, a nonce in British colloquialism.
No,
is
stop. I said what I said. I don't want you to say the other word. That's why I said what I said. They can look it up.
I was going to do it in a very non-using
Unnecessarily
those.
way. Okay, cool. Moving on.
Trump can give as good as Donald Trump
Here's
gets.
another creep
when the
of the
former
week.
president once made
Oh, hold on. Let me get your picture for you. Hold on.
Yeah.
The noise.
I can't do that anymore.
a wisecrack that she should walk around in a bikini late
What?
He's 215 pounds, 6 foot. She should be out there in a bikini.
audio indicates she didn't hesitate with a zinger of
She's
her
way
own.
prettier than he is.
Did
so-
Donald Trump really tell wife Melania to prance around in a bikini to make his buddies jealous? That's the claim being made by an Australian.
What is this thing? It's like it tried to be him.
Wow.
It's like,
Oh, do you know what it reminds me of? One of them, them really shit waxworks, like on like, I don't know, Great Yarmouth Beach, where they like just got some shit fucking artist to put something together. That's exactly what you've got.
That's
like a Madame Tussauds.
Yeah, not Madame Tussauds, just Madame Tussauds.
It's that's what happens when you order Trump on Wish.
That's Temu shit right there.
Yeah, that's Temu. It's almost the same thing, right?
It looks this big in the picture, but when you get it, it's this big.
Oh, look at this! Not even the right. It is the wrong tie altogether.
And it's all jaunty.
Look, it's not even like
The clothes
the
don't
hair's
even
all wrong.
fit. Clothes don't fit.
Billionaire with close
It doesn't even have the lapel. I ordered it because it said it had a lapel.
ties to the former president.
Melania, who was sitting next to him at dinner, he said, I asked Melania to walk around the pool in a bikini so all the other guys could get a look at what they were missing. Then Melania said back to him, I'll do that when you walk around with me in your bikini.
The tycoon.
Oh ho ho!
Flexing.
Yeah.
Probably didn't
There
give
you
her.
go, Melania.
Probably didn't give her food that night.
Speaking on the leaked audio is Anthony Pratt. In 2019, when
Pratt.
It's like the wrong shape.
It's like this is when
Packaging.
this is when cloning goes wrong.
Yeah, it's like the AI generated human.
Trump was president, Pratt conducted a tour of a cardboard packaging.
Yeah, like what's up with your face, dude? Like what's going on right now? Did you try to tan and then you like got too much and then you tried to like use like, I don't know, apartment paint to like cover up some of the orange? Like it just, you don't look well, man.
It's like Gollum fucked Yoda.
Like you live in Australia. The sun's big as the day is long. Just get out there,
The
man.
ozone layer doesn't even exist down there.
You only got 6 trees in the whole fucking country, and they're all up north.
Just give me all of the radiation.
Got the outback.
The sunburn is permanent. Come on.
Just
guys.
roll around in the outback sand or something. Get some color on you, feller. You look ashen.
By the way, I would not be walking around with a t-shirt. The top line was Pratt. Over here, not going to go down very well. Your man there with the orange t-shirt.
Yeah, who likes Chris Pratt anyway?
Of a cardboard packaging plant he opened in Ohio.
Anthony is one of the most successful men in the world.
Just look at it. Just, I don't know.
How pleased he is.
Perhaps Australia's most successful man, as they say.
He was also a high-paying.
How you live in Australia and got none sunlight? Lizard people might be real. You know, I've been talking a lot of shit, but
member of Mar-a-Lago.
Clearly that one is molting. Clearly.
And that's where he says he heard Trump make the crack about Melania and the bikini.
So he's got this ability to say outrageous things non-stop.
The newly leaked recording aired on 60 Minutes Australia
Yuck.
last night.
Yeah.
And right away, Trump lashed out on social media, calling Pratt a red-haired weirdo from Australia.
Oh.
That's rich.
Bravo, sir. Bravo.
Really got him.
Like, that just, like, stings hard.
Circular fucking firing squad. What a fucking... I was going to say that
Hey.
word, but I'm trying to be careful.
Hey, they like voting for him.
Ugh.
They like it. It makes them happy.
Your reaction to the news that he is now
hey,
cooperating with
Cass
the DOJ
Hutch.
probe and that he has an immunity deal?
Oh, Cassie Hutch, what you got to say?
You know, Ari, I don't want to get out ahead of anything that the Justice Department has not commented on. What we do know is from a public report from ABC News.
She
and I
is
give
getting
ABC News
really
a lot of credit
better
for
at her
pulling that
interviews, and
report
I really
together.
like that.
She's got ASMR voice all day long.
Don't you
Yeah.
be fooled by this vixen. She still worked for Trump.
Yeah, she's still a Republican,
She's
but
She's just using her charm on us. Don't be fooled.
She's
Man,
falling for it.
but
man,
she's
man, your
she's
swords.
cute and sweet.
No, I know. And I know we all want to save her. I get it. But she went there voluntarily and she cashed that check every week.
I just want to give her a cuddle.
No, don't
It's
touch
okay.
her. Don't touch her.
She'll take me in.
But what I will say is this.
Come to our
I
side. It's
have
okay.
hoped for a long time
She's tainted, damn it.
that Mark would step up
We can
and
save her.
do the right thing and what I define
we
as
pray,
the right thing,
everybody.
which is
We pray.
share what he knows with the Justice Department and, in effect, with the country about what happened inside the White House on January 6th.
You describe who was pushing back. Some of the White House lawyers, for example, trying to do their best to hold the line at the time. When you see reporting that Meadows was pushing back at the time or warning Trump about dishonest claims, did you witness any of that?
You know, I wrote about it, one, extensively in the
Right.
book, and two, I testified about it extensively both to the January 6th committee, to the
Wayne, quit smiling so big.
It just made me laugh. The fact that
Oh,
he
there's a
picked
good-
the book up and was just going,
Check out that freeze frame. I got a good one.
oh, it's a great shot.
Department of Justice and to Fulton County investigators.
Ari Melbert.
And what I have testified
He's not
to
in his
written
element because he's not rapping. So
Yeah.
about remains somewhat consistent.
he's
Again, we
not
don't know
saying
everything that
random
Mark has
rap
testified
lyrics.
to
It's not
DOJ.
him. He's uncomfortable. Like, I'm doing my
For
job.
shizzle, my nizzle used to dribble down in VA.
I guess one more question about Mark Meadows is when he looks at all
He
these
just
people
has to
pleading.
throw it in there every once
The
in a
hip
while.
hip hop and you don't stop. You drop to the bang bang boogie to up jumps the boogie to the oogie to the boogie the beat.
As the great philosopher Dr. Dre once said.
Yeah.
As Professor Cube once quote, smoke weed every day.
While we're discussing him, do you
Dancing
think
Aisle when a prince
he
steps
is
to it.
worried
My life is a
about getting-
football, yo, and I went and threw it.
That's exactly his delivery.
being
Beautiful.
convicted and going to prison in Georgia?
Damn it.
Again, I don't want to speculate about what Mark may or may not be worried about. I would leave that to him if he would be willing to talk to his emotions about
Stop it, Wayne.
that.
We talked a bit about Mark Meadows. There's one other item we didn't get to, which is actually from your book. You say, Meadows asked me to put together gift packages for Cobb County election officials and workers stuffed with expensive White House memorabilia that he and the president had selected to send. Their hands
Yeah.
Oh.
Is she from Cobb County?
No, that's his assist. That's Trump's old assistant.
Right. No, because Cobb
one that
County, Georgia was a fictional place that the Big Boss Man was from.
Wayne, if you're just going to make obscure references, you have to do that in the chat and not as a host.
Sorry.
I thought you had a real question. That's why I answered you. Jesus. But
Continue.
we digress.
I talked Mark out of sending them. Did you view that as
So
risky?
she actually worked for Mark Meadows. She was Mark Meadows'
Oh,
aide,
correct,
but
correct.
but Mark Meadows was Trump's chief of staff during January 6th. So she literally was in the room with Mark Meadows and Trump while all of this is happening. So yeah, she's very important to the whole all the legal shit that's going down. She knows more than she's even saying.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
Wayne.
it's not like she's cashing in though, is it?
Hey, Wayne, you know what we could call her?
What?
The linchpin.
For the impact it would have, that it would look like a bribe, and why is Donald Trump?
Say, oh, you
personally
think you
involved
about
in
that? You
putting
think
together-
it's a game?
You know, my mindset at the time was, and I
Oh,
intentionally
no.
tried to write the book in what I call real time, how I was feeling about things at the
The book's called Enough.
time, and then sort of my coming to my senses.
One of my favorite Obama sound bites are like, enough.
At the time, I
Why haven't we got that
saw
on the
Mr.
soundboard?
Trump as a very genuine and hospitable man that wanted to make people feel welcomed and that he was grateful for their acts and their services. I can't climb into the psyches, unfortunately, of Mark and the president at the time in that, but when Mark came to me with that request, I was personally concerned, and I voiced this to Mark.
Tried to bribe him, but old Cassie Cass Hutch stopped you from having 92 indictments instead of fucking 91.
Bribery.
I think I might have to send her a friend request.
Oh Lord. Yeah. And then next week
No.
you're gonna be on Creep of the Week when she puts your DMs on blast.
Yeah, better be like, look at this wanker.
Oh no, I didn't put the names
He
together.
called himself the Lord Wanker of Essex. He claimed to me that he owned land.
In Scotland.
Lord.
You gonna come and live on my 1 square meter of flat?
I think it's a square foot. I don't think it's a meter.
That's even smaller.
Yeah, we couldn't afford a meter.
He kept mentioning a tripod, and I didn't know what to do.
It was weird. It was like I couldn't hang up the phone.
And then there was the Idris Elba impressions, and I couldn't do it anymore.
I'm Idris Elba. I goes where I goes.
I said that's not from any of his shows. What is that from? And he wouldn't tell me.
He turned up wearing a red tie and
a pea coat.
And a Volvo.
Yeah. A 91 Volvo 790 L. Idris Elba, if you're out there, we'd love to have you on to talk about your classic role, Luther, and all of our favorite parts about it. Hit us up.
And I'll come full cosplayed.
Big Idris Cumberbatch. So the migrant problem has not gone away in Chicagoland.
Investigates has learned that the city of Chicago has quietly renewed. NBC5 Investigates has learned that the city of
1080p.
Chicago has quietly renewed its agreement with an out-of-state company to staff the city's migrant shelters.
Yeah, this new.
So the shelters are built, but instead of having Chicagoans work in them, they're bringing in people from out of state.
So migrants.
Okay, so
No, they're bringing in workers from out of state.
So you're bringing in
Chicago.
But they put it in Chicago, and then they're bringing in people from out of state.
Right, so
The taxes?
that's importing everyone.
I mean,
Where
I
are
guess
they gonna
just
live?
I guess just take our land then and just do whatever you want on it. I mean, why don't the Chicagoans have a chance at those jobs? Wait till you hear how much they pay.
New deal means favorite healthcare staffing could be paid tens of millions of dollars more to staff the migrant shelters for another year. Investigative reporter Bennett Haberly is joining us now. He's been digging into the documents and asking some tough questions. Bennett?
Stefan and Allison, the costs have long been a concern for city
Hey, I
leaders.
know
And
what
while the new contract
that reminds me of the flag for Chicago.
Yeah, I'm sitting there thinking CM Punk.
Yeah, it's the Chicago foot. Maybe I'm just used to it because I'm here. It's on everything. It's everywhere.
Yeah,
Can't get away from it.
I've learned very much a lot about that.
It's a good
very
flag.
nice. It's
I'm
very
thinking,
pretty.
it's top 5 flags, I'd say. It's a real good. It's a solid flag.
I'm thinking in living color, cult of personality right now.
comes with some reduced hourly rates. NBC5 Investigates found this does not apply equally to every position and could lead to the.
How much do you think the people are getting paid before we Before
Are we talking hourly or salary?
Yes. There's both.
Okay.
So
Yes, it's not an answer to a two fucking.
Pretty sure I did.
There's
Either
2
one
points
or
to
the
that
other.
question. Yes, it's not an answer.
Do we get benefits? Health, dental, so medical,
okay.
dental.
You don't get You don't get clarifying questions. It's vague
You didn't
on purpose.
even clarify my question.
Exactly.
It's vague on purpose.
Brenna, I'm with you.
It's vague on purpose. How many monies do you think they're getting?
Make clarifying questions because
How
you
many
didn't
monies?
act-
How many monies? How many monies?
4.
I don't know
Four
because
money-
they're
4 for Wayne.
choosing. I either needed to be salary or hourly.
There you go. Thank you, Brenna.
What is the answer?
say either one of them because both positions are there. We're going to talk about both. So that's why I said just give an answer and then he can do the other answer. But you won't participate.
I'm trying. You're not letting me.
You want to know the rules? There's no rules. There's no rules.
You need to know the rules before you play the game.
There's only one rule. It's like
no
Fight
rules.
Club.
I rule.
The rule is I win.
All right.
Head
so
you,
let's
head you win,
say
tails you lose.
hourly, we're looking at 32 an hour.
Ooh. 32 from Brenna.
And then salary wise, I'd say 80.
Okay. Wayne?
I'm gonna go 100 grand a year and 37 an hour.
Fools.
Company still charging the city six-figure pay rates for the workers inside the city's migrant shelters. This latest contract for favored healthcare staffing, signed by Mayor Brandon Johnson on Monday, shows the Kansas-based company could get as much as $40 million to continue to staff the city's migrant shelters through October of next year.
They have not set the standards for what we do in our city.
The high costs have been a point of contention for city aldermen.
Whether it's a federal tax dollar, a state tax dollar, or a Chicago tax dollar, it's still our tax money being wasted.
That's a lot of money for not that many people.
Is this guy a congressman or?
He's an alderman.
Councillor.
Alderman. So for bigger cities, it's kind of like a city council thing.
He could have fucking dressed up.
Why?
That's about as much Chicago as you're gonna get.
No, like what is he?
He's got the North Face.
It's your local person. He doesn't get paid from this enough to like have it be his career.
He
He's
still
probably
has to have his job.
Yeah, he probably is off of work now, and he's heard the news, and now he's like gone to City Hall.
No. If that's the case, fair dues.
Aldermen don't usually always wear suits. They don't have to always be in a suit. They're
I
very.
I thought if he's like a councillor, like.
Unless they're women, and then they get judged on what they wear constantly.
Well, I'm judging the fuck out of him.
And so we need to see a much better result out of the Johnson administration.
NBC5 Investigates first revealed how the company has been paid more than $56 million over the past year by routinely billing the city at 84 hours per week for each worker at rates.
Oof, here we go.
Rates that range from $50 to $156 per hour.
50 to what? To 150 an hour.
Oh my God! Can I do this?
So who wins? Who wins on that?
Kansas wins because those are Kansas people.
No, but the like numbers wise, did Brenna get closer to me than?
You won because you guys were both tragically low. It is
far
worse than you
way
thought.
off.
Yeah, it's far worse than you thought.
Wow.
The new contract shows for some positions, favorite will bill at reduced hourly rates. For example, for the past 6 months, favorite.
I just saw 100.
Yeah, facility manager, $108 an hour.
Per hour.
Safety officer, $128
That's not a day
an hour.
rate. That's an hour rate.
Right, Mikey, you're gonna get an import. The Waymaker is coming over.
Well, apparently you have to be from out of state to fucking work there.
Will bill.
Yeah, I'm gonna apply.
Hourly rates.
Brenna,
For
can you
example,
get me on
for
a
the
drone?
past 6 months, Favorite has billed the city at $80 an hour for some of its workers. Under the new contract, that rate.
Now, don't let this be misconstrued. I want these people to be adequately paid. I don't think that they should be getting like scummy, cheap wage. I don't think they should be at like $10 an hour or some stupid shit. I think they should get some additional compensation, like
100%.
hazard pay. Like it should be time and a half or overtime pay or whatever the thing. I'm cool with that. But damn, broski, was this double time and a half? What is your fucking rate?
Time and a half. Fucking hell, that's gone out the window over here.
Rate has been reduced to $68 per hour, or even as low as $48, depending on whether the workers are local
low as
or from out of
48. Jesus.
I get that everybody needs to get paid.
That's for picking up the trash. I want to do
£48
that. I could do that.
£48 an hour.
I'm just saying, if there's Chicagoans who could have had that job, though.
Exactly.
You didn't have to use a Kansas company to do that.
State and need favorite to cover their housing and travel expenses.
Because now you got a bunch of taxes going outside of the state.
And he brought up a good point. It kind of got lost in the edit there, in the start and stop. But if people are from out of state, then yeah, they are gonna have more expenses because you can't go to your house and wear the clothes that are in your closet. Like you're gonna have to buy clothes and then go to laundromats, and it's a whole. I get it, being out of your place for a long time. I can get some of that compensation. But damn, broski, hundreds per hour though.
What is the geography of Illinois and where they coming in from?
Kansas.
Kansas. Are they bordering or?
No, Kansas is 2 states to the southwest.
Where the fuck? Oh, I don't know.
So all the way through Illinois, all the way through Missouri, and then into Kansas.
It's taxes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
The benefits, you can reduce the benefits.
If it's a bordering state, I would be like, okay, fair dues. But 2 states away?
State and need favorite to cover their housing and travel expenses. That means those positions could still potentially cost taxpayers between $264,000 to $374,000 a year for each one of the workers.
That's what you end up making when you have those rates.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I get that they need to be compensated, but you got to use your noodle here. Their salary can't be at double time rate. Like, what are we talking about? And it's shit like this.
Teachers don't make that much in a year.
And this is not.
Yeah.
And these are additional migrants. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the asylum seekers that are being bussed in from Texas and from everywhere. Like, this is on top of the stuff that we're already doing. So you built this place. And now, and this is what always happens in Chicago, is the hood and the barrios and everywhere else gets fucking left behind. And as soon as we get any government funding, people get fucking latched onto the T and they start to suckle. And then we're still hungry over here because this asshole is eating everything. You can't, this is why people leave. Like, the state is drying up.
Mikey, your mic is in and out.
Oh,
it's
maybe
modulating like really bad.
Okay, let me see if there's can do. Hi, baby.
And like I was saying, there's a difference between how much they like the benefits that they offer. I mean, are they going allowed to form unions? Obviously not, because they're the taxes is going to go out of state. So that money that you are paying is going to go outside of the state. Half that stuff is going because of out of state taxes. So if you work out of state, you have to so even though it would be better for those in the area to get these jobs, obviously they're paying them twice as much as any teacher gets.
Right. I'll go to school.
Yeah.
I'll go to school right now. I'll be ready in a semester. I will not sleep.
Yeah.
You're giving out $140 an hour.
You could be a pandemic healthcare worker in a matter of months. You could do that. You could become logistics operator. You can become security manager. Like, you could do all this stuff pretty easily if, this is a lot of money for that.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
For other positions like facility man.
And I'm not hating. I'm just saying that's a lot.
No. That's a lot of money that's not going to be actually kept in the state, at least. Like, it's leaving.
Yeah,
half that money is gone.
Yeah.
Half that money is gone.
Managers and nurses the pay rates saw some reductions, depending on whether that worker is from Chicago or out of state. However, other rates remained as high as they were before. Even with these new lower rates, we found Favorite is still on track to charge.
Maybe it was him lagging out.
Probably.
Okay.
You know, his internet goes in and out.
You know those Brits. Hi,
Brexit.
little baby. Little baby. Hold on. All right. She's not going to stop.
Charge the city six-figure annual salaries for most of the Favorite employees working in the migrant shelters, including one nurse whose rate we found could cost a minimum of $740,000 a year.
They claim they've negotiated better rates. I guess we'll need to see the proof of that. Anything is a better rate than $24,000 a month for one security guard. They were paying nurses in some circumstances annually more than we pay the head of Cook County Hospital.
Yeah, that's an issue. If you're making more than the fucking Cook County Hospital administrator, then something is amiss.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not bad to pay people a lot of money, but you're paying them more than people who are doing just as good in the world. The teachers, the healthcare workers, the safety officers. Like, you're not making it better. You're going to make it worse. And that money is leaving the state. So it's not good.
Hello.
You're doubling. Sir.
Let me deal with that. There we go.
Okay. Much better. I might be left.
What's going on with Mikey's shit?
Baby?
Oh, okay. No, mine just like everything was over modulating. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was all of a sudden.
Did you get the same?
No.
No.
Just
okay.
We blame
Okay.
Brexit.
Wow.
It's true, though.
Any chance you can, just give me a little kick. Just give. Here's my kidney. Just have a little kick. Go on.
Brexit.
Okay. I gotta help.
Brick.
I gotta help Mama Bear for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Left without comment. I gotta turn Wayne's camera back on. Boop. I'm gonna turn this down.
Oh my God! With the fucking train. Huh? I'm stuck on the fucking freeways all over the place. They got it all blocked off. The Lloyd Center exit, the Convention Center exit, every motherfucking exit. You punk ass.
Okay.
Pay for the last 15 years.
Gets worse. This is tragically a really good song. No one dies in this. I wouldn't show it to you guys if anybody died.
Yeah, good.
I don't think anybody got hurt either. Don't you love it when you got a dash cam and then you commit a bunch of fucking felonies? And then the cops confiscate your car?
Yeah.
And now
don't
they
do
have the
that.
dash cam.
Yeah.
Maybe unplug it.
I'm guessing this is a company vehicle.
Oh, what's that? It's a parade, dumbass. That's why it's blocked off. People are crossing the highway, which is why the overpasses are closed. The parade goes over the highway.
That makes sense to me.
So yeah, we can't let your car up here because there's a parade up here.
Mm-hmm.
There's people in the street. Yeah.
Literally a parking lot right there. A little piece of string is the only thing from stopping this car right now. Just drive through the little string.
Does he not? He doesn't see it. People are dodging his car. Yeah.
What a selfish cunt.
Yep.
Like some of those are kids.
No, that means stop, not drive
Oh.
over here.
I ain't going to apologise for my fucking language. What a complete cunt. I don't care. Fuck you, prick.
So we go through more barricades. This fucking music is gonna get us, but whatever.
Yeah, but people would get copyright fucking struck on that.
If the stream's even still live.
Right.
But he just continues to drive like an asshole and loses the cops.
What?
So they this douchebag was caught later on, and then they had the entire everything.
Yeah.
This is in Portland, by the way. Newly obtained dashcam footage shows a Portland man blowing past blockades and nearly hitting several people, including small children, along the Rose Festival's Grand Floral Parade route in June. So, I mean, this just came out the 19th, so last week.
Portland, that's Oregon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Northwest.
Yep. North America's rainforest. He pled not guilty to 38 counts, including felony unlawful use of a weapon and attempting to elude an officer. I guess you have to plead not guilty, right? But yeah, dude.
But when you grass yourself up like that, you can't really say anything, can you?
Yeah.
I'm just driving. I'm gonna carry on doing what I'm doing. Oh no, I didn't do that. Yeah, but we've seen your footage. Yeah, that wasn't me. Another guy.
If you're having a bit of road rage, do us all a favor. Drive your car into a lake or something and just take you and the car off the road.
Chill out.
And you guys just go cool off over there, because we're just trying to get from point A to point B.
Yeah.
Me and the wife took Kira to an appointment, and then I think we went shopping or something like that. And we're driving back, and this dude is going, no shit, easily 70 miles an hour on like a residential road. In a pickup truck, just flies fucking past us. And it's like, I'm out here having a great day, you know, spending some time with my family. Thank God I wasn't at any of those fucking lights that you fucking blew past at speed. Ugh.
I was driving down, it was a residential road. I was getting off the freeway, and this car just blew past everybody, like very, very fast. It's a residential road. It's like 2 lanes, right? About 3 or 4 miles ahead, afterwards, the same car was flipped over the middle of the street. So
a Reliant Robin.
Brenna,
So,
did you deploy a drone?
The grease drones.
So I was like, maybe the guy should. Every once in a while, that happens on the freeway where somebody will just like speed past you and just like weave, and then all of a sudden they're like, they're like smashed into the side. You're like, well, that's what you get for driving recklessly.
We get that with the snow up here. There's always some asshole that's like, everyone's going, the speed limit's 40, everyone's going 25. Because there's a couple of inches of snow on the ground, and that's as fast as you can safely go. Then there's some asshole in a fucking Honda Civic or you know what I mean, some like compact car. And I'm like, and what do you plan on doing once you get out there? Okay, go on. And then everyone slows down once they see the dum-dum go.
Yeah, that's what I
dum-dum's
let 'em
spinning in the middle of the street, or they're up over the curb and they're stuck, and then they got to try to dig themselves out, and they got to ask for help. That's why we all drive SUVs, and that's why we all drive slow.
We have that when water pours from the sky and makes the ground wet. It's like all of a sudden.
No, stop, Mikey, come here. Brenna's talking about precipitation in California.
El Nino. It's an El Nino year.
Does that happen?
Yeah, it switches in El Nino years. Switches. We become rain. But like people don't understand water on the ground. And
of course
so
they don't.
there are exactly two types of drivers in the rain. One type slows down, doesn't make any sudden movement, stays in their lane, make sure windshield wipers going, making sure it's clear. And then those people that are just like, fuck it. They straddle lanes, and then they wonder why there's tons of crashes. Crashes increase when it rains because we don't understand the driving, the water.
I have a Rain-X on every glass surface of my vehicle. I'm ready for the rain.
I think the scariest time I've ever driven. I was coming back from a place
One
called
of those circle things, isn't it?
Potter's Bar. No, I was
Those are
coming back from
scary.
Potter's Bar, and I was on the M25.
They go the wrong way.
The snow.
Oh, Jesus
no,
Christ.
the
That's
snow
why.
came in so hard I couldn't distinguish like the edges of the road. I was in the middle lane of the M25, and I literally I was shitting myself. I was just follow the car in front. You know something you don't. It was so scary.
That's every year here, man. Every year we do that. Every year I have at least 2 or 3 whiteout condition driving situations every year.
Fun.
It's horrendous. Brenna, we'll illustrate it for you because obviously you don't know what snow is.
She's seen it in documentaries, I'm sure.
That's the white stuff on top of the mountains in the distance, right?
Yeah, you know when when you chuck your stones on the floor, it's that stuff that creates it.
We have an end finally story
Woohoo!
because we're getting out of here. Oh wait.
Nom.
Look at his face. He's like, what? It's like, what?
Yeah.
What'd I do? I did the smile thing. He's like, damn, bro, sorry, your little kid is crying, man. I just came up and smiled at the little kid. It's just look at the smile. Look at that great smile. Good in my mouth. Look at my fucking rows of teeth.
There's like an entire foot of glass between him and the kid.
He's just being nice.
To be fair,
as soon as the kid starts crying, the fucking whale fucking says, "Oh, yeah."
Oh, okay.
To be fair, that whale probably can't see that kid.
Sure, he can.
No. That will be reflecting back at the whale, so they're reacting to themselves.
No.
Trust me.
No, I won't trust you. Why would the
Haven't
whale?
you watch Finding Dory?
Why would the whale stop in front of the
Belugas have
child?
terrible eyesight.
Why would the whale?
Because it's looking at itself.
Why would the beluga stop in front of the child if it's looking at itself when itself would have been all along the mirror?
Exactly. That's why it's looking at itself.
The child's in the darkness and gets illuminated, so then the child stands out. They can clearly see the child. Why would they not be able to see?
Because they put mirrored things to reflect it back on, like they do at Colchester Zoo. They put mirrored surfaces, like for the lions and the tigers and all that, so they only see themselves. They don't see the people that are looking at them. Like two-way mirror.
This is not a lion or a tiger. It's a tank. That's glass. It's not mirrored.
Okay.
Fine, Wayne. I'll go grab you some foot. Have you not seen anything from SeaWorld? It's SeaWorld glass. They can see out. Anyway, feed your kid to a beluga today. And that's the Bin Podcast way.
Baby.
Oh, yeah, and I found this too.
Who's done a great job. Impeachment came up with Donald Trump and Fox News because of the Michael Cohen thing. Cohen, Trump's former lawyer,
That door almost took him out.
pleaded guilty to 2 campaign finance felonies this week. In the process, he identified
Yeah,
the
he's not a
president
big
as
boy,
a
is he?
co-conspirator who directed him to break the law. Trump wasn't charged, likely because the Justice Department's policy is that a sitting president can't be indicted.
This is 2 years old, by the way.
But Trump says the whole thing's a sham anyway.
I watched a number of shows. Sometimes you get some pretty good information by watching shows. Those 2 counts aren't even a crime.
Trump's theory is that Cohen admitted to 2 phony campaign finance crimes so that he would get a break on 6 other real crimes, including bank fraud and tax fraud.
And they put the 2 counts of campaign violations and
the conspiracy.
Say the thing.
It's a law enforcement.
And now they go from 10 years to they're a national hero.
Which brings us to David Pecker,
damn it.
CEO of the company making deals with some criminals in exchange for information about other criminals.
They make up things, and now they go from 10 years to they're a national hero.
Long story short, Trump doesn't like flippers. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Because you're the one doing the crimes. Nerd. That aged well. That aged well for him. I feel like he's in control of his destiny.
Can I do a little bit of making the sausage whilst we're here?
Sure.
Dungeons and Dragons. What are we doing? Let's go.
We're waiting for Aisla and for Shartan to not have COVID.
Okay.
Do you want to just go without them?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just getting a status update.
Well, thanks for hanging out this week. We're out of here. I'm clearly trying to close out the fucking show. Like, go ahead. What? Damn it. What?
Fine. Close it out. Close
What?
it out.
We're going home. The baby has poop in her diaper. I gotta go help. We're done here. There's no more news. The news is closed. Goodbye. Such a chipper end.